Kendra from Crafty Kendra, and today I'm going to show you how to make this scrapbooking page, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is bring in your scrapbooking base, and it's very vanilla and it measures 6 inches by 6 inches. The next thing you're going to do is bring in a piece of grid paper, and I have one side folded over so that I have 4 inches showing here. What we're going to do is take our scrapbooking base and just slide it in so that it lines up with this dark line over here so that we have exactly 4 inches of the paper showing. What I've done is I've taken typing paper and I've punched out the fancy flower punch and put two-way glue on the back, and I've let it dry so that now it's sticky like a post-it note. And I'm just going to take those flowers and lay them down. And whenever you have a flower go over the flap that makes your 4-inch mark, that's where you get the flowers that come out over here like this. Now what you're going to do is bring in your Blushing Bright ink pad and your brayer. And you're going to ink it up by roll, lift, roll, lift, roll, lift, continuously until your brayer is covered. Then just as you inked up your brayer, that's how you're going to roll it onto your paper, by rolling from one side of the paper to the other, starting off the page and ending off the page. So just like this. Roll, lift, roll, lift. Roll, lift, roll, lift. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start from the opposite side and roll the other way to help even out the color. Okay. Then you're just going to take and turn it so that you can get the opposite side. Still making sure it is lined up with that line. Roll, lift, roll, lift, roll, lift. Sorry, my flower fell off. What you can do is you can just line up your edge of your brayer with the edge that's a little bit lighter and just ink it up. Okay, and whenever you're done, what you're going to do is you're going to bring in your Perfect Plum Stampin' Up marker and a ruler, and using the fine point tip, you're just going to take your ruler and draw a line along that edge. And it's easiest if you keep the flower down. Alright. And then any flowers that you have that go over the edge, what you're going to do is you're just going to take fine point tip and go along the contour of that punch, and then you can remove your masks. What you're going to do is you're just going to continue to follow the edge of those punches to highlight the shape of the flower. thing we're going to do is bring in this flower stamp from the With All My Heart stamp set, and our perfect plumbing pad. And this stamp fits perfectly inside that fancy flower punch. Alright, and this is where you decide how you want your page to be laid out. In my sample I have it going like this, but you could easily change it to be like this and have your greeting here. Or you can change to make the orientation like this with your greeting on either side. Just to change it up, I'm going to go ahead and make my page be laid out like this. I'm going to bring in my photo mat, which measures 4 inches by 3 inches, and it's soft suede. I'm going to take my snail runner and attach some snails to the back. And adhere it down. Gonna bring in the friend stamp from the With All My Heart stamp set and my soft suede ink pad. Gonna ink up the stamp, and to balance the page I'm gonna put the friend stamp on the left side since I put my photo mat on the right. Next thing I'm gonna do is bring in the really tiny flower stamp from the With All My Heart stamp set and my Blushing Bright ink pad. And I'm going to stamp this flower inside this very vanilla part right here, but I'm going to ink it up, stamp off, and then stamp on so that I have a really light flower and I can easily put my journaling over top without having to worry about it taking away from the memories of the moment. And just so you can see it, I'm going to zoom in. And there you can see some light and faint flowers. Alright, and now for the last step, I'm going to add some basic pearls. And I'm going to take the large pearls. I'm going to use 3, and I'm just lightly setting them on the scrapbook page right now. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my nail to just move them where I want them. And then press them down with my finger. And there we go. Just like that. And that finishes off our scrapbooking page. And you can make it a multitude of different ways. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.